Okay guys and girls, so sort of against the clock on this one actually. It's 9 o'clock in the morning now, and the customers brought this one and they actually booked in last week for a valet on it because it's getting traded in, but it's absolutely, I mean, it's grim inside. Let's just have a look. I mean, first of all, look at the outside. You can tell by looking at the wheels that they've not been cleaned for a long time, haven't they? Not, they're just, well, pretty grim really. However, it's the inside that's filthy. That's the worst. I mean, just look in here. The customer, by his own admission, actually admitted that it was pretty grim on the phone when he booked it in, but I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. Quite clearly a smoker. Mainly I know that because he had a fag hanging out his mouth when he dropped it off, but just look in here, it is filthy. Every surface on it is just, it's covered in something. The seats have got marks all over them, the carpets, well, they just need a good clean. I mean, the front's bad enough, and then you add in the back because they've got kids, I think. They must have kids. Just look in the back of this. It is grim in here. The seats, especially in the back, are pretty filthy, aren't they? Now the thing is, we are on a sort of time limit. Well, it's a budget limit really. So the budget is set at 100 quid. He's not going to spend any more than £100 on it. So that limits me to about 3 hours really spent on the car. So it has got to be a bit of a challenge, this one. So basically we're going to just set the camera up on time lapse, so we're not got time to do any sort of fancy camera angles or tricks or anything like that. We're just got to do a sort of time lapse set up right the way through it, and hopefully it'll make a decent wee video. Probably not as good as some of my other ones, but I thought you might like to watch it. So let's get going. Let's see what 3 hours can do to this car.
story short, You walked out the door. Gotta get over myself. The drinks, they don't help. I've got to at least try. We're spinning out of control, and I've just got to know. If I follow, will it turn the ship around? If I let go, will it leave me here to drown? Gotta get over myself, this can't be farewell. I've got to at least try. If I follow, will you turn the ship around as I'm slowly sinking Just another night, just another fight. Will it be alright? 'Cause now you're out of sight. Gotta get over myself. The drinks, they don't help. I've got to at least try. I'm breaking up inside. Got to swallow my pride. If I follow, will it turn the ship around? If I follow, if I let go, will it leave me here to drown? Gotta get over myself, this can't be farewell. I've got to at least try. If I follow, will you turn the ship around as I'm slowly sinking down? As I'm slowly sinking down. I cannot believe that it's been so long.
we might be in trouble, baby. Make some trouble, baby. It better be fair, better. Make some trouble, baby. Bring it back, we might be in trouble, baby. Make some trouble, baby. It better be fair, better.
Well, guys and girls, that's it, done. Time wise, we are at, it's just gone 12:30, so that means 3.5 hours, doesn't it? There has been the odd sort of probably 10 or 15 minutes of that has been sort of messing around with the camera and stuff like that, so let's say 3.25 hours. I think it looks like a different car in that time. In fact, I'll get it outside and we'll get a better look at it. Right, guys and girls, so let's get a look inside it. I mean, outside, well, let's just shut the doors and have a look. Actually, I think that looks a bit of sort of spray sealant, bit of shine on the plastics, clean the wheels up. What a difference that's made. It is much better. On the inside, well, you know that's where it was washed, wasn't it? We'll just look at it in there. The seats are nice and clean, and all the edges and stuff like that. Well, most of the edges. I mean, we've done, because we're on a time limit, I'm going to be honest and say it isn't amazeballs. There probably still is the odd little sort of nook and cranny here and there. But I think the guy's going to be happy with that. Basically, he just wanted it clean enough that he could trade it in, and when the guys looked at it to give him a price, they weren't just going to pull his pants down and offer him 50 pence. So it's much better. The seats, they look a little bit patchy here on camera, but that's just because they're still drying. Once they dry in, those will be pretty much okay, I think. The boot wasn't bad, it was the cleanest part of the car, wasn't it? So there you go. I think this was actually the worst area, this back seat. This is where the kids has obviously been sitting. So anybody just sticking their head in to give it a sort of an appraisal on price on this, they'll just look at it and think, nice clean car, and they'll give a sort of normal offer on it, I'm sure. So that's quite a nice thing, quite a nice colour. Anyway, what do you think of that? Well, guys and girls, I'm quite happy with that. I mean, it's not my usual sort of full-on in-depth video, I get that. I just thought something a bit different, working to a budget. Miss, that's enough. I'm on camera. Anyway, working to a budget, and that quite often you get asked. Sometimes you're on a time limit, sometimes you're on a budget limit, sometimes the time limit is dictated by a budget limit, such as this one. The bloke that had it, as I already mentioned, they just wanted it clean enough so that when he got it appraised for its trade-in value, it wasn't just going to get told to go elsewhere. And I think we've achieved that. I think anybody sticking their head in that will be quite happy with it. There will be the odd little bit here and there that I've missed, I'm sure there is. I know there is actually. I'd have liked to have got the seats out of it and steam cleaned the carpets and stuff like that. But the guy, he wasn't bothered. I actually phoned him up and says if he wanted to pay for an extra hour on it to do a sort of better job with the carpets and stuff, and he wasn't interested. And to be honest, I don't blame him. They're clean enough that it's not going to affect the value of the car. So, what do you think of that? Would you like to see more videos like this on sort of routine sort of clean? Would you like that? Let me know in the comments below. And also, my little question, this time it's related to Holidays. We've not done a holiday one for a while, and everybody, because of all these lockdowns and stuff like that, everybody's gone mad to get away for a holidays, whether they're going to Spain or somewhere like that, if you're allowed to go there at the minute, or whether you're doing a sort of staycation in the country. What are you doing? Are you doing anything? Are you going away, or are you going to visit family because you're allowed to do it here at the minute? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one, guys and girls. Cheers, bye. Oh, wait a minute. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't done it already. I always forget to say that bit. See you in the next one, guys and girls. Cheers.